They're just really tough kids. They're all fairly tall, long, athletic, and they switch everything, which not a lot of teams do. And that makes it a little tougher to run, your sets and things that you want to run. But, and Coach Borthos has been there for a million years and is a very good coach, and that always helps.
Kind of off of that, on the other side, pretty well rounded as a unit. Just how do they attack teams, and just what are you preparing for here?
Yeah, they're playing really well right now. I think they've won 13 straight or 12 straight, 11 straight, something like that. They beat Cleveland State at Cleveland State, who had been beating every team by like 30. So obviously they're playing really. They shoot the three very well. They're well rounded. A lot of their players score 9, 10, 11 points a game, and so it's really hard to focus on one person. But just I think their toughness is their best quality. Their kids are all tough, focused, and play best when it's the biggest game. So
Lessons from last night to take into this weekend.
it's tough. We just didn't finish very well, and the bottom line there is you're going to have those nights, and when you do, your defense has to carry you through, and our defense didn't carry us through. I think IUPUI is very good. They have 4 championship level guards on their team that all shoot it really well and handle it well and make good decisions and been in all tough situations. And their post player is a transfer, but she's averaging 14 points, I think fourth leading scorer in the league or fifth leading scorer in the league. So they're very good. I mean, and they had a very off night 2 nights before, and so they came back, and I thought they played, one of their best games they've played this year, and and did what it took to finish it off. And I think our biggest thing is we got to execute the game plan defensively. We made a lot of mental mistakes defensively that ultimately cost us the game when we weren't finishing very well around the rim.
With your ups and downs, you're still only a game out and going to a place, one of the teams ahead of you. So you got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I think we had won 11 of our last 12 or something like that. So I mean, we've definitely been playing well and winning games, and you're gonna have an off night. And in this league, you got to be, I've said it over and over, you got to be ready every night and play well, or you're getting beat. And I think we still control our own destiny. We have to just play well and beat the teams maybe that are ahead of us in the league, but we can't slip up against teams that are behind us. So we're just focused on Green Bay and trying to play our best game there.
Now you're in 12 games left in the regular season, 6 home, 6 away. And I know things are magnified a little bit just because you're heading down the home stretch here. So are they normal games, or I know you try to keep these normal, but
Yeah, I mean, we're just focused on, and we've really approached all the games last year like that, all the games this year, just focus on the team that's right ahead of you and hopefully get that one and then move on to the next. And it's not going to change the rest of the year.
talk about your defense a little bit. Second in the conference, I think, allowing only 55, I think.
Yeah, I mean, we've been very solid defensively, and I was worried about IUPUI coming in just because they shoot it so well. And actually, Green Bay I think is shooting it around 35% from three, which is outstanding. They got a lot of players that can shoot it. So when you run into a team that has a good post player like IUPUI and Green Bay, and then they put a bunch of shooters around it can be really hard to guard. And I think they were like 45% from the field and 43 or 4% from three. IUPUI was, and those are numbers that are way above what we normally give up, and like I said, ultimately that cost us. So, I mean, we're just going to try to dial in and play the best possible defense we can. And then offensively, Green Bay makes it so tough on you to get scores. You got to take advantage of every opportunity you get. I mean, last year we lost in double overtime and had 26 turnovers. You know what I mean? So we just take care of it last year, and we would be might have won that game. So we're going to focus on just taking care of it, getting good shots we can, and see what happens.